Join me every weekday on the Afia Business Morning as we bring to you a trilogy of business segments. The opening bell, where we see activities from our selected stock exchanges. The global business, where we bring you up to speed on business activities making the rounds all over the world. And we bring the conversation home on the segment Eastern Business Reports, as we discuss business activities and issues bedeviling businesses in the Southeast region. My name is Ubon Kings. Join the Afia Business Morning every weekday 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Exclusive to Afia TV on DSTV channel 254 and Go TV channel 17. The Afia Business Morning. Business unusual.
Top of the morning to you. It's Friday, the 13th day of December 2024, and today, as always, we will take a look at commodity reports and activities from our selected exchanges on the segment The Opening Bell. Business news stories from around Africa and the rest of the world will come to you on Global Business. We'll also take a look at issues affecting businesses in the southeastern part of Nigeria on the Eastern Business Report. And then finally, activities and conversations from around the market will come to you on Afia. The Afia Business Morning takes center stage every weekday, 10 a.m. to 12 noon. My name is Ubon Kings. Welcome to the Afia Business Morning. Trading on the floor of the Nigerian exchange is open today. The exchange in London opened at 9 ago. The New York exchange is yet to open, while in China, opening bells went off at 2 a.m. local time. Welcome to the opening bell segment. And first, we'll take a quick look at some business news stories making the rounds. Starting off from the global economy, of course. It's reported that Stellantis and CATL, gets boost for EV battery venture. Chinese electric battery giant CATL and car maker Stellantis have announced that they are to build a major battery factory in northern Spain, where the plant will be located in Zaragoza, and start producing lithium iron phosphate batteries by the end of 2026, which comes after CATL and Stellantis agreed in November 2023 to collaborate on fabrication of batteries to help build electric cars in Europe. And still from the global economy, GM to exit loss-making cruise robotaxi. It's reported that General Motors GM has decided to cease development of robotaxis at its majority-owned cruise division, signaling a major shift in the company's approach to autonomous vehicle technology, which follows years of substantial investment and mounting losses in the self-driving vehicle sector, once touted as a cornerstone of the company's future. Details of these stories and more will come to you on Global Business. And away from that, let's jump right now into the floors of our featured exchanges. And like they say, charity begins at home, so we start on the floors of the Nigerian Stock Exchange this morning, where the NGX All-Share Index as of yesterday closed on a high, rising by 0.25% to close at 98,760.63 points. It may be interesting to know that a total of 654,913 shares valued at 7,057,268,658 naira 46 kobo were traded across 8,340s with equity capitalization of 59,867,419,647,448 naira 85 kobo. Now let's take a look at the biggest gainers and losers of the day. The biggest gainer of the day, by the way, was Tantalizer, which rose by 10%. Other gainers were the likes of Corn Oil, Custodian, Afri Proud, and Gold Brewers. However, on the other hand, Dark Communications topped the losers list with a decline of 8.47%. Other losers were Omatech, SC Trans, and Conho PLC. We would go on a quick break, and when we return, we'll be looking at activities from other selected exchanges. I'm talking about the likes of the New York Exchange, the London Exchange, the Shenzhen, Shanghai exchanges, which of course are in the Chinese Stock Exchange. Afia Business Morning, and the opening bell. We'll be right back after this timeout. Stay tuned. Yeah, welcome back to the Afia Business Morning, and you're watching Opening Bell. We're going now to the floors of other featured exchanges, and we're continuing with the activity on the New York Stock Exchange this morning, where incidentally is all dips. The index values across board. May interest you to know that the NYSE Composite DJ is down 0.17%. The NYSE US 100 index is down 0.37%. Dow Jones Industrial Average down also 0.24%. S&P 500 Index down 0.17%. NYC FANG TM Index, Nasdaq Composite, Nasdaq 100 all down 0.45%, 0.20%, and 0.36% respectively. Now we move over to the UK, stopping off at the London Stock Exchange this morning, where it's mostly rises index values across for the, except of course for the FTSE 250, which is down at 0.02%. However, the FTSE 100, FTSE 350, FTSE All-Share Index are all up at 0.28%, 0.17%, and 0.20% respectively. Now we're moving to Asia. Chinese stock exchange is our next point of call. You may be interested to know that we're starting off with the Shenzhen exchange, where it's all rises in index values across board. Shenzhen Composite Index, SZSE Composite Index, the China Index all up 0.75%, 0.87%, and 1.35% respectively. Now the question is, will that continue when we move over to Shanghai? Well, yes, it did, by all means. It's also all rises in index values across board on the Shanghai Exchange in China. The SSE Composite Index is up at 0.59%, SSE 50 Index up 0.96%, Star 50 Index up 0.37%, the SSE 180 Index is up 0.96%, the SSE 380 Index is up 0.64%, the CSI 300 Index is also up at 0.99%. We will go on a quick break, and when we return, we'll be looking at commodity prices as well as a consumer price watch in the open market. You may want to follow this program and join in on the conversation on our dedicated Afia Business YouTube channel. Kindly tap in the search bar www.youtube.com/Afia Business, and while you're there, do to hit the like button. Remember, you should subscribe so you get notifications on all business-related content coming to you from Afia TV. You can also follow us on Instagram with the handle at Afia Business _ to be part of a social media community. The Afia Business Morning and indeed opening bell will be right back after this time out. Stay tuned. My name is Ubon Kings.
I am Marvelous Apamaga.
I am Chioma Akbala.
My name is Ifulaya Ndule, but I'm living in our market speaking.
Yeah, welcome back, and I am Ubong Kings. It's still the Afia Business Morning, and you're watching Opening Bell right here on Afia TV. It's time to check in on commodity prices, and we're starting off with precious metals this morning. Incidentally, there's interestingly downward movement, as it were, for gold today, and it's pretty much what's happening for all of the precious metals this morning. Gold is down, silver is down, platinum is down, palladium is also down at 1.38%, 2.88%, 0.34%, and 0.88% respectively. Now let's check out what's happening as far as energy is concerned. And I'm interested to know it's mostly dips in index values across board. We have just three rises here, being natural gas, Brass River, and Kwaibo, which are all up at whooping 6.48% and 0.49%, 0.49% respectively. However, ethanol is down at 0.63%, coal is down 1.01%, oil Brent is down 1.21%, oil Bonilite is also down at 2.84%. Now let's find out what's happening as far as industrial metals is concerned. Well, it's also mostly dips in index values across board, with just copper, nickel, and tin being the only commodities that are up at 0.50%, 1.95%, and 0.35% respectively. However, zinc is down 0.17%, as much as aluminium, lead, and iron ore down at 0.33%, 0.46%, and 0.67% respectively. You're still watching the Afia Business Morning. This indeed is the Opening Bell segment, and do well to follow the program. Join in on the conversation on our dedicated Afia Business YouTube channel, and can watch it live as well. Because we're live, you may kindly tap in the search bar www.youtube.com/Afia Business. And while you're there, do well to hit the like button. Remember, you should subscribe so you get notifications on all business-related content coming to you from Afia TV. You can also follow us on Instagram with the handle at Afia Business _ to be part of our social media community. Up next, we'll be taking a look at the hikes in prices of food commodities in the open market, as well as the hikes in fuel prices. And on that note, I'll see you on Monday on the Opening Bell when the exchanges reopen for trading. The Afia Business Morning will be right back with the segment Global Business. My name is Ubong Kings. Stay tuned.
Southeast Business and Investment Summit Group, in collaboration with Southeast Chambers of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture, and Edinburgh Economic City Development (FZE), cordially invite the public to the maiden edition of Southeast Business and Investment Summit SEBIS. Theme: Remaking Southeast as Economic Powerhouse. Attending will be global business leaders, entrepreneurs, institutions from across the world, key government officials, and leading members of the academia. From December 11th to 13th, 2024, at Amadi Event Center, Enugu, by 9 a.m. each day. Opening ceremony to be chaired by His Majesty Igwe Nemeka Achebe Abogidi, Obi of Onitsha. Summit speech to be delivered by Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, Director General, World Trade Organization. Keynote speakers include Dr. Charles Odi, DG CEO Smedan, His Excellency Isaac Ken Parashina, Kenyan High Commissioner to Nigeria, His Excellency Dr. Jakaya Kikwete, former President of Tanzania, Senator Eninaya Baribe, founder, Made in Aba Trade Fair. Over 2,000 investors, 500 women in business, 500 youth entrepreneurs are expected to participate at this historic event. Sponsored by Edinburgh Economic City, Lion Business Park, Sesima, Abuja Chambers, among others. United Nigeria Airlines is official airline of the summit. Be there and take advantage of this rare global opportunity. Signed, Dr. Ifedi Okwena, Executive Secretary, Chief Ben Oranusi, Chairman, LOC for SEBIS.
The Afia Business Morning. Join me every weekday on the Afia Business Morning as we bring to you a trilogy of business segments. See opening bell where we see activities from our Select Stock Exchanges. The global business where we bring you up to speed on business activities, making the rounds all over the world. And we bring the conversation home on the segment Eastern Business Reports as we discuss business activities and issues bedeviling businesses in the Southeast region. My name is Ubon Kings. Join the Afia Business Morning every weekday 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Exclusive to Afia TV on DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17. The Afia Business Morning. Business unusual.
Thank you for joining me on the Afia Business Morning. Welcome to Global Business, where we will take a look at business news stories around the continent of Africa and indeed the rest of the world. My name is Ubon Kings. Here are the headlines that we're tracking at the moment. Starting off from business news stories from the world of aerospace, it's reported that Alaska Airlines has seen a $1 billion US profit after its merger with Hawaiian Airlines. And away from that, Google claims huge quantum computing advancement. And so the electric vehicle industry, Stellantis and CATL gets boost for EV battery venture. We'll bring you details of these stories and more right after this time out. Stay tuned. This morning we begin with business news stories from the world of aerospace, where it's reported that the Seattle, Washington-based carrier Alaska Airlines has recently unveiled a plan to generate $1 billion in additional profits by 2027 by leveraging its acquisition of Hawaiian Airlines and booming demand for premium travel, sparking a rally in its shares. Alaska Airlines also raised its fourth quarter and full-year profit forecast, citing stronger holiday travel bookings and lower interest rate costs, as its shares were up at about 12% at $60.81. Meanwhile, Alaska, which completed the $1.9 billion acquisition of Hawaiian Airlines in September, said the deal is not expected to dilute its profit margin and is estimated to unlock at least $500 million in savings, as it plans to serve 12 international destinations from Seattle by 2030, which is estimated to contribute $1.5 billion in revenue. Now, here is another story about mergers and acquisitions and how they are building on the possibility of, or building on the acquisition that they've already enacted. Are you aware that in March 2003, just a background, Hawaiian Airlines actually filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection for the second time in its history? And moving off of that, for the sake of setting records straight, On the 18th of September 2024, there about 18-19th, there was a period, Alaska Air Group completed the acquisition of Hawaiian Holdings Incorporated. Now, this said projection of the generation of $1 billion in additional profits by 2027, to me seems feasible. Do you know why? This can be clearly and cheaply achieved by Alaska Airlines leveraging its acquisition of the Hawaiian Airlines. How? Because there is already a booming demand for premium travel that Hawaiian Airlines used to make available, which in turn has the capacity it's already done that to spark up a rally in its shares, which has increased over a period of time to over $60 a share. And the truth of the matter is, there are some mergers and acquisitions people need to do to stay ahead, and this is one of those such acquisitions. I say no more, I rest my case on this, and moving on to other business news stories, and this time from the automotive world, and in relation to automotive world anyway. Chinese electric battery giant CATL and car maker Stellantis have announced that to build a major battery factory that is in northern Spain, where the plant will be located in Zaragoza, and start producing lithium ion phosphate batteries by the end of 2025, which comes after CATL and Stellantis agreed in November 2023 to collaborate on fabrication of batteries to help build electric cars in Europe. Now, this joint venture represents an investment of 4.1 billion euros as the plant plans to be a carbon neutral. Taking note of that, apparently making use of Spain's ample supplies of solar, wind, and water power rather. Unfortunately, European car makers are struggling to keep up with their Chinese counterparts in electric cars, a key pillar of the green transition that the EU is pursuing in order to bring in electric-only vehicles by 2035. Now, for the sake of context, let's make some things clear. With reference to electric vehicles manufacturing and electric vehicles battery manufacturing, there are only two competitors. Ladies and gentlemen, let me put this out there already. There is China and there are others. I say so because China is clearly in a league of its own, a class of its own, you know. Right in the same story I read earlier, I think in the last paragraph, I'm going to just try to pick up a part of it. In the last paragraph, it says something very critical. Now, something with huge emphasis I want to read, and I'd like to read verbatim. It says, unfortunately, European car makers are struggling to keep up with their Chinese counterparts in electric cars. Do you see that line right there? European car makers are struggling, underline the word struggling, to keep up with their Chinese counterparts in electric cars. Therefore, I would say that this collaboration between Chinese electric battery giant CATL and car maker Stellantis to build a major battery factory in northern Spain will probably be a game changer to facilitate the fabrication of batteries to help build electric cars in Europe. But then again, it's not a guarantee that they will outproduce China. It's just what it is, but fingers crossed, we'll see how all of that pans out eventually, won't we? And then, because we're going to be joining up with the activity for the final day of the Southeast Business and Investment Summit today, we'll just take one last story and move on from there. And finally, from the world of tech giant Google has said it has cracked a key challenge in quantum computing with a new chip capable of almost unfathomable speeds, as it can outperform, or rather perform, one standard test in under 5 minutes, which would take one of today's fastest supercomputers 10 septillion years, which is vastly longer than the universe has ever existed. Now, Google says that the results lend credence to theories and that quantum computing taps into a multiverse of parallel universes, and as they are super fast but also very error prone and can be upset by something as tiny as a passing subatomic particle. Now, Google says it has found a way to make them more reliable and says it can also correct errors in real time. Okay, the crux of the matter here is that, Google is making a bold claim of making new chips capable of almost unfathomable speeds. It doesn't stop there. It also says that this chip, according to the story that I just read for y'all, says it can perform one standard test in under 5 minutes, which would take one of today's fastest supercomputers 10 septillion years. That's a long time. Vastly longer than the universe existed. End quote. Now, I say no more, right? Let's just see this report that's put together by Reuters, still talking about Google's claim on creating a huge quantum computing advancement. Let's take a look real quick.
Google says it has cracked a key challenge in quantum computing with a new chip capable of almost unfathomable speeds. The tech giant says it can perform a standard test in under 5 minutes, one that would take one of today's fastest supercomputers 10 septillion years. That's vastly longer than the universe has existed. Google says the results lend credence to theories that quantum computing taps into a multiverse of parallel universes. Dubbed Willow, the new chip has 105 so-called qubits, the building blocks of quantum machines. They are super fast, but also very error-prone, and can be upset by something as tiny as a passing subatomic particle. Now Google says it's found a way to make them more reliable, and says it can also correct errors in real time. That's a big step towards building a practical quantum computer. Google hopes such devices could one day deliver huge advances in fields like AI and medicine. In a blog post Monday, it said that, even under ideal conditions, it would take a regular computer 1 billion years to get the same results as Willow. The processors are being crafted at a new purpose-built facility in Santa Barbara, California. Rival firms have focused on building chips with more qubits, but Google says improving reliability is the key to delivering a workable system.
Okay, for sake of emphasis, let me just break this down. Quite a number of persons are already asking, what is a septillion as far as numbers are concerned? Well, let's start with a billion. A billion would be 10 raised to the power of 9. That you understand, 10 billion naira, we're used to that, right? But a septillion would be 10 raised to the power of 24. And the story has it that it would take any other supercomputer 10 septillion years. So we're talking about 10 raised to the power of 24. That's you multiply 24 times, right? Then do that over 10 years. That's the length of time it would take to be able to, other supercomputers to be able to do what they've been able to do under 5 minutes. But then, that's just so you have a picture of what we're saying here. And we'll follow up with the stories and see how it falls eventually. You're still watching Global Business right here on the Afia Business Morning and Afia TV. You may want to join in the conversation. Drop off a comment or two watching live, if you may, on our dedicated Afia Business YouTube channel. Kindly type in the search bar www.youtube.com/Afia Business. And while you're there, do want to hit the like button. Remember, you should subscribe so you get notifications on all business-related content coming to you from Afia TV. You can also do us the honors by following us on Instagram at Afia Business _ to be part of our social media community. Up next, we'll be taking a trip all the way to the Amadio Event Center for the Day 3 and final day of the Southeast Business and Investment Summit 2024. My name is Ubong Kings. Thank you for your time. Good morning.
Good afternoon. How market? You don't collect big money like this. Yes, so this is How Market. Welcome to another episode of How Market, where we get to give you stories about businesses within the southeastern part of Nigeria and, of course, the South region. You know the most important thing, we need to understand what makes these people venture into the market. And the interesting part, in 30 seconds, sell their brand without using some key words. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's go there. Hello, good afternoon. My name is Ifeoma Beto Violet Obi. I sell electricals and fittings, and why I joined this business is my husband's business. He's an engineer, he works and he gets materials from people. So I said, okay, why not let me start this business so he can patronize me while others patronize me too. This has been like 2 years, no, 3 years, yes, 2021 to 2024, like 4, right? It's been okay, although we faced challenge from relocating from the old Kenyatta where they demolished my shop to this new place now. And as you can see, I'm booming and trying my best. God has been faithful.
My name is Engineer Stanley. My business name is With God Electrical, because with God all things are possible. We started this business in a low cadre, but by the grace of God, at least we are moving on. We were in Kenyatta market before. They demolished our shop about 3 years ago. We have to locate here. This is international market in the Enugu state now. In fact, the biggest market in the Enugu state. So we are here now, and by the special grace of God.
My name is Edi Okafor. After my secondary school, so I want to go to university, but unfortunately, my parents don't have such money. So from there, I learned this business from my brother, one Chukwode Wechi. So I learned it just for 1 year, and I started with just 2,000 naira in 1983. Now I am 41 years in this business. 41 years in this business. And we are dealing on electrical parts then. You understand? But now I've diversified it to other things. So since that 41 years, this business is an awesome business. I've done anything a man can do with this, my business. I've built houses both in Enugu and in my village. I've trained all my children, they are all graduates.
So we say that you have experience in this business?
Yes. Very, very experienced in the business.
My name is Chime Ndubisi John. I'm from Udi, precisely in Enugu State. So I deal in these building materials here at Kenyatta. But previously, I was intending to join military. I tell you the truth, but along the line, my parents couldn't make it. I took an exam of this Nigerian Military School, Zaria. I passed, but they couldn't sponsor me. Then I now think of engaging myself into a trade. I went to an apprenticeship. I served for almost 7 years with my boss before I was being settled, because my parents couldn't make it to establish for me back then. I have to serve before the man now settled at the end of the 7 years. Then I established my own. So after then, we see as it is. We thank God for today. At least that service I learned that has favored me in so many ways, as you can see.
My name is Kenny Soyibo. I ventured into this business after my studies in the university then. It wasn't easy for me, but gradually with time I began to cope up, and to the glory of God, today we are here. I will thank God.
How long have you been in business?
I've been in this business for a very long time. I have every experience about this business, both the installation and the supply of material. So it has been a long time. I've been in this business for more than 10 years now and up.
30 seconds to say your brand, and you have to call your phone number, your shop number, and then call people to come and patronize you. Yes, I'm ready. Let's go. This is Lighthouse Electric and Fittings. We are at New Kenyatta Market, Ugwaji, shop number 3, line A. We sell electricals and fittings, cables, bulbs, anything you need to set up lights in your house. And we are affordable and available at all times. Thank you so much. Do you have a phone number? 08034621844.
Line 5, shop 5, Ugwaj International Market. we treat our people, our customers, our friends to come and patronize us. We specialize in electrical materials, surface and conduits, wire, switches and sockets, solar and all types. That is what we are doing here. My phone number is 080-3545-36.
I deal on electrical parts. I deal on telephone intercoms for hotels, industries, and other things. I even deal on fire alarm materials. So if you come to this Kenyatta markets, you will get my name, Edwin, ECO Car for Trading Company of Prince Nigeria Limited, with phone number 08037507577. You're a bad girl.
So in 30 seconds, you say your market to us. Let's go.
Okay, start.
Go.
Okay, my business name is JC and JC International Ventures Limited. So we are here in Enugu International Building Material Market. Our phone number is 080-5424-1870. You can see our what we deal on. We have all these, so many of designs like ceramic tiles. We call this one 60 by 120, super polished. The other one is rustic, 60 by 120. We have other small ones like 60 by 60, 25 by 40, 40 by 40. All of them is available here. Whoever needs anything for ceramic tile. Yeah.
I deal on WC, so you call me, we do the supply, we can fix it for you, we can do installation for you, pipes, sanitary waste, and water heaters, and every other thing. My phone number is 07062795098.
Shop number?
C4 Shop 5 is my shop number. Abuja line, Ugwaji International Building Material Market, Enugu State.
My name is Chief Melinus Anidife. Oko Blues or one. Leziago. This market, I'm a plumber before. So I've been doing my work. After doing the work, I've been having experience into trading. After that, I went to MNI, do small job there. After that, my retirement, I fall back into plumbing materials with the help of my wife. So we have to manage ourselves. It's not easy because if you say I'm still working, I will be eating my salary, but I just fall back to plumbing. We have been managing. And now it's better than that time. I'm at service. So I'm enjoying myself now. So I thank God for that.
My name is Oluchukwu Israel. I'm from Imo State. I started this business in the year of 2019. In fact, I have passion for this business. It has been my dream to do this building material, specialized on WC, kinds of WC. So that is my passion, and I'm working towards it. I am doing it, I enjoy it. In fact, I love it. This business has been very, very wonderful. From here, I pay all my bills. I do things as a man. From here, everything I need. This business is okay for me.
My name is Oluchukwu Chinemefe, and this is People's Plumbing Link. That's what we do. Through flow and gas flow of your system. I ventured into this business because I saw future in it. Yes, like I studied mechanical engineering, and I understand the food flow of your system, like your plumbing flow and accessories that you need for your food flow, which is water or gas. like this is for plumbing, this is for your shower set, and the other things like we have there. This has been good for me. I can address you, I can